This shit ain't cheap. You can pay that fee, but you got no in it for sale.
Just 21.6, and where Miles at? Standing on business, stepping on a label contract.
Change the game for the worse. The preacher's grand.
Bro, I'm an old head, bro. I'm officially an old head because, chat, I don't know who any of these guys are. No disrespect, by the way, because they're probably talented and shit. They probably make great music, but bro, I don't know any, like, this is bad, bro. I don't know any of these guys.
Son like Lil Bootsy did it first. Never satisfied that.
Chat, am I old head? Do y'all know them?
I ain't get my.
I'm glad Adin Ross said this out loud to all his viewers because damn, I'm officially an old head too. I don't know any of these people. I pulled up this 2026 XXL list and I'm gonna be honest. Out of the 12 rappers, I didn't know a single name, no cap. So if you looked at this list and probably felt something die inside, stay right here. Because in the next few minutes, we're gonna flip this whole feeling of being an old head into the exact opposite of what you think it means. If you're new, this is the official society. This is the channel that explains the system behind the drama, not the one that just yells about it. I've spent months mapping out how the creator economy actually works. So when I tell you this random looking list is a window to one of the biggest shifts in music right now, trust me, I did the homework so you don't have to. So here's what happened. XXL dropped the 2026 Freshman Class. They call it Born Ready. 12 names, beats by the great DJ Drama, and remember his name because it's gonna matter later on. Here's the roster, and try to keep count of how many of them you actually know. Slayr, Trim, Babyfxce, Hurricane Wisdom, Sosocamo, Chris Patrick, Reezy, Trap Dickey, YKNiece, Skrilla, and Miles Minnick. Be honest, how many? For me it was 0. And I want you to know it's not just us. The second this dropped, the internet had one collective reaction. Who are these people? People are calling it the weakest class they've ever seen. Even saying that XXL should just cancel the freshman class for good. There's a whole wave of grown men and females who came up on rap, and suddenly we all feeling like grandparents. So trust me, I get why it stings, because there used to be a rule. If you were plugged into the music, you knew the class. You had opinions, you would argue about the cipher. That was like the whole ritual. Now we're squinting at the magazine like it's a menu in a language that we don't even speak. But here's the thing that stopped me cold. This feeling, this same exact panic, we felt this before, and a lot of people felt it before as well. And when I tell you a lot of people was wrong about that feeling, let me show you. Let's rewind exactly 10 years ago, 2016, XXL Freshman Class. And by the way, this was one of my favorite freshman class. But let me read you the names. 21 Savage, Lil Uzi Vert, Lil Yachty, Kodak Black, Denzel Curry, Paak, G Herbo, Desiigner, Dave East, and Lil Dicky. Right now, that sounds like a Hall of Fame. Grammys, diamond plaques, stadium tours. That lineup right there, anyone would kill to have today. But I need you to understand what actually happened when that list dropped in 2016. People called it garbage. There was even a meme going around the cover with a trash emoji on it, and it was on every artist's head. They called them SoundCloud rappers like it was an insult. Said they were gimmicks, a fade, just mumble rap that'll be dead in a year. The old heads at that time looked at 21 Savage, Lil Uzi Vert, Lil Yachty, and dismissed the whole thing. I bet you it sounds familiar. And the man who ran those ciphers, DJ Drama, he said it perfectly looking back. He called it changing of the guard and just said that the old heads didn't understand the Uzis, the 21 Savages, the Yachties. So what actually happened to the worst class ever? Do I really need to say? 21 Savage, Grammy winner, Paak, Grammy winner, Lil Uzi Vert and Kodak Black, era defining generations with defining generational anthems. Lil Yachty, a hitmaker turned to a full-on creative force. Yachty writes for everybody. And that cipher in 2016 is still the most viewed video on XXL YouTube channel. Over 118 million views. The class that everybody put trash emojis on defined the next decade of rap. So when you look at 2026 and feel absolutely nothing like I do, I need you to remember that it's the same exact feeling people had right before the biggest shift that modern rap has ever seen. Feeling like an old head is not proof that the music has gotten worse. A lot of the time, it's proof that the guard is changing again. And it looks like we're just standing on the wrong side of it this time. And here's the part that kind of gives me the chills. The universe left a clue. DJ Drama, the same DJ from the 2016 cypher, is on the beats for the 2026 cypher. 10 years apart. That's not a coincidence you ignore. Now this is the part that the reaction videos will never give you. This is the blueprint where we stop reacting and start explaining. The real question isn't, are these rappers any good? The real question is, why does 2026 feel so different from 2016 if the talent's supposed to be there? Here's the answer. In 2016, there was monoculture. One feed, everybody, you, me, the whole internet watched the same XXL cypher them on YouTube on the same day. That list wasn't just a cosign, it was a discovery engine. It's how exactly you found the new class. XXL was the gate, and everybody was walking through the same gate. Then that gate got blown open. In 2026, discovery is shattered to thousands different algorithms. You have your feed, I have mine, TikToks, then you have Reels, Shorts, Twitch, X. You could be a millionaire rapper to 2 million people, completely invisible to the next 2 million people. There is no shared feed anymore, and that's something for you to pick up on if you're creating content as well. So the reason that you don't know these names isn't because they're nobodies, it's that monoculture died. Look, YKNiece out of Atlanta, he has a record that's called Win Whammy that's massive in her corner of the internet. Trap Dickey just signed to TDE, Kendrick Lamar's label. They do not just hand deals to randoms. Chris Patrick, if you remember him, he's the one that freestyled on Castanet Stream, and he almost brought everyone to tears. Miles Minnick built a whole lane in Christian rap. He got voted in by actual fans.
This is crazy. You have no idea how many comments like this that I get on a daily basis. Why do people automatically equate success with somebody selling their soul? Your faith ain't big enough to believe that God could do this for me? Man, listen, you could win with God, bro. You could win with God. Why do everybody think you gotta be on the devil's side to win? The devil is a liar, bro. That's why a lot of people run away from the faith, man. They think they think they can't live a positive life or a successful life walking with God. The devil is a liar, bro. We gonna win with God. That's what the new mainstream is, baby.
These aren't nobodies. They're just stars in rooms that we're not standing in. So does the XXL list still matter? Here's my honest take. I believe so, but its jobs changed. In 2016, the list was the map that showed you the entire scene. In 2026, it's more like a passport stamp, a cosign that says the industry sees you. In a world where no single list can show you everything anymore, it still matters. It just can't do what it used to do, because honestly, nothing can. The monoculture that made it all powerful is gone, and I don't think it's coming back. And that's the shift. That's the whole thing. If you're realizing that list didn't get weaker, the world around it's fractured, that's the entire reason why this channel exists. This is the official society. We don't farm the drama. We explain the machine underneath it. So if you want to be the person in the group chat who actually understands why things are happening, instead of just yelling, who are these people? Make sure you hit that subscribe button. You're not just following a channel. You're joining a way of seeing the game. So here's where I land. I'm not gonna sit here and act like I know all of these rappers, because I don't. But I'm also not gonna do the lazy old head move and call them trash, because I've seen this exact movie and I know how it ends. 10 years from now, XXL is gonna run that 2026 anniversary. And some of these names might be the ones that we can't believe we slept on. But today, literally today, as I'm recording this, we're celebrating the 2016 anniversary. The same class that people threw in the garbage, and that's the loop. That's how it always goes. So instead of asking who are these people like it's an insult, go find out. Feeling like an old head, that's a choice. You can stay on the wrong side of the guard, or you could just go press play. That's on you. So make sure you hit subscribe and join the official society. Turn on your notifications so you don't miss any of my drops. And hit that like button so we get this video out to more people. I'm Gabe Official. This is the official society. And until next time, I'll at your boy.
Official society.